Hi everybody, my name is Nathan Ronen and I'm the co-founder of Chalk and Board here in New York City. I know a lot of you probably recently read the email that came out from the CFA Institute regarding the Level 3 exam and the change in the format. And you're probably wondering, what does it really mean to you? Should you be excited about it? Does it really mean nothing to you? Or is it a real game changer? Well, I want to try to add some light here on the two, concepts that they brought through in their email. The first one is that they're going to change the format of the exam from being all essays in the first session and all item sets in the second session, and now they're going to do a mix. They're going to provide you with 5 or 6 essays in the first session, followed by 5 or 6 item sets, and then the second session will be the same, 5 or 6 essays, followed by 5 or 6 item sets. No matter which way you have it, you'll have a combination of 11 in the first session and 11 in the second session. And this is to address, as they had mentioned, the concern that many candidates have had over the years that they have no trouble answering the item sets in the second session, but lack enough time to do the essays or constructive response questions in the first session. Does this really change anything? Well, in my personal opinion, based on many years of teaching the CFA program and being involved with the exam process, I would say to you that, well, it is definitely a movement in the right direction, that it will give candidates a much better feeling when they walk out of the room that they've actually completed the exam or were successful in completing the exam. But at the end of the day, you need to make a judgment based on whether this is going to change the pass rates. And what I could tell you very clearly is, in my humble opinion, it is not going to change or alter the pass rates very much. If everybody has the same, level playing field, then everything is going to be determined by how are you actually doing relative to other people taking the same exam. And at the end of the day, I don't think this is going to move the pass rates either up or down significantly, or as we should say, statistically significantly. The other adjustment that they're making to the program and the exam is that on the exam, they'll no longer be providing the math editor that you've had. So now if you have a calculation in the essay portion of the exam or on any of the essay questions on the exam, and you're asked to calculate something, you just need to put down your final answer and it will be right or wrong. And then if you want to provide the graders with some information how you got to that answer, you'll have a space where you could just type in your formula or the numbers that you used in case they decide to award partial credit. Again, I don't think that that's making a dramatic change in the overall format or structure of the exam, or is going to impact really the pass rates, but it's nice to know because the math editor and the usage of it during the exam time was a little complicated for some people and stressed them out. Now that stress factor is out. People don't have to worry about it, and they can just type in any additional information they want to give the grader to show how they came up with the answer. But many times, full credit will just be, or no credit will be awarded for the correct or the wrong answer. So in line, I would probably be happy with some of these format changes, but in the end, realize that it's not going to have a material change on the overall pass rate. Thanks very much for listening, and I hope this helps you out. Good luck on your exams.